Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay. So untuk business ethics, okay, Alhamdulillah, InsyaAllah we are going to finish this last topic for this semester, which is marketing ethics and consumerism. Okay. So kalau previous dah banyak dah kita belajar asyik apa, business ethics, issues in workplace, okay, the ethical issues that we have to control, we have to tackle, we have to see. Okay. Now sekarang macam kalau dalam orang kata apa, kalau dalam orang kata apa ni, Allah Akbar, dalam company, ada manufacturing company ni, okay, dia ada produk dia sendiri. Okay, how firms market their product, okay, tapi ethically, and also it is bound under the concept of good marketing strategy. Okay, dia macam marketing ni dia competitive lah. We need to be competitive because we are fighting, okay, getting all the resources that we have. Okay, we have to share it with the other competitors. Okay, but now being competitive doesn't mean that we can do whatever we want to do. Okay, but we need to, orang kata apa, we need to be aware of our surrounding. So we need to be ethical as well in marketing our products. Okay, these are the learning outcomes for this topic. Okay, Mira boleh tengok. Okay, contohnya kita ada explaining the concept of marketing, describe the theories of marketing ethics, identify and explain ethical issues in product development. Apa semua ni boleh baca sendiri. Okay, so marketing in definition, marketing is a social and managerial process by which individuals and groups obtain what they need and want through creating, offering and exchanging product or values with others. Okay, so dia kata apa, social and managerial process. Social process ni maksudnya apa? There has a relationship between us, the producer, and our customer. Both of us are human, so there's a social interaction there. And then managerial process, how from the within the company itself, how do you manage your kata apa, production of the product, okay, to deliver to the end user. Okay, by which individuals and groups obtain what they need and want through creating, offering and exchanging product of values with others. So kita nak jual barang kat customer kita ni, kita nak jual something that has value to our customers. Customers kita takkan beli benda yang tak ada value, kan? Betul kan? Macam contohnya macam Mira, I think you are using iPhone 10s Max, kan? Okay, nampak tak? Beli telefon mahal tu sebab dia ada value. Okay, kalau macam kenapa kalau kita tak nak beli telefon jenama lain, sebab apa? Dia ada value, tapi value dia tak setimpal dengan the value yang kita appreciate dalam iPhone tu sendiri. Itu maksudnya exchanging between values, okay, between producer and customers. So there are many benefits of marketing, including brand marketing, we have competition, contributing to the economies, and social marketers. Okay, kalau brand marketing ni macam mana? Brand marketing ni kita kata apa, we amplify our brand to the society, to the customers on our existence. Okay, so before this, kalau macam ada banyak jenama telefon, maybe let's say in the future mungkin Proton ke ataupun Pro2 pun nak buka dia punya line of phone, macam tu. Okay, and then competition, contributing to the economy. Marketing ni kenapa dia boleh contribute ke ekonomi? Sebab a good marketing strategy will attract more customers, okay, to bring to buy our products, and then in exchange of the value with the products, so kita boleh enhance the economy by which, okay, kita punya customer akan dapat nilai, dia boleh create something out of that, out of that thing. Okay, and then kita pun dapat kata apa, penjanaan, and then we get income. Lepas tu kita bayar kita punya employees at the higher amount of salary. Okay, assume lah, simply speaking, and then contribute to economy. Okay, kalau macam kita punya customer, let's say kalau macam saya ada iPad, kan, I bought iPad for RM2,000, and then in exchange to that, I can use this to enhance my kata apa, teaching skills. Okay, record dekat iPad and then upload kat YouTube. So it really makes my life easier, sebab macam Mira pun boleh tengok banyak kali, but then macam kata apa, I don't have to repeat again, sebab it is already, you can, if you don't remember, you just rewind. Okay, so however, there are some criticisms of marketing, including advertising, how marketers treat their business customers, being wasteful, and anti-globalization protests relating to marketing. Okay, what are the criticisms? Ada bincang tak? Okay, contohnya lah kalau advertising kan, contohnya macam previously iklan Pepsi tu pasal Black Lives Matter, tapi dia ajak Kendall Jenner jadi orang kata apa, the advocate, the model in that orang kata apa video. However, Kendall Jenner is not a black woman. Okay, instead of hiring Kendall Jenner is a white woman. So kenapa iklan dia pasal Black Lives Matter, but then you decide to take white models? But because previously kata apa, memang it is already known that United States of America, negara dia, they are bound to have white supremacists kat situ. Even the current president Donald Trump pun, he is a white. Okay, he inclines to become a white supremacist. Okay, so advertising tu penting. Okay, how we deal this kind of thing. Okay, macam mana kita tak nak criticize, tak nak kena kritik. So macam mana kita nak develop those kind of thing ethically. Okay, and then how marketers treat their business customers. Okay, so marketers ni macam mana marketing kata apa, kita ni nak beli bukan setakat kita nak jual barang kita kepada end users, tapi ada je sometimes dalam kita punya business tu kita nak jual dekat customer kita yang kata apa, business customer yang beli secara pukal. How do we have to deal with them? Okay, and then being wasteful, membazir. Kenapa dia kata membazir? Sebab kadang-kadang macam kalau kita nak buat advertisement ni, bila kita buat advertisement ataupun flyers ke apa semua tu, kita membazir sebab kita print ketabak banyak, lepas tu letak plastik apa semua, last sekali jadi wasteful. Unless kalau macam kata apa, kalau macam Mira rajin kan pergi kedai goreng pisang, selalunya orang kedai-kedai tepi jalan ni dia ambil kain rentang, kata apa, kain rentang macam campaign ke apa ke, lepas tu dia letak kat belakang kedai dia. Okay, that is not being wasteful lah. Maksudnya dia tak charge pun harga tu dekat customer, tapi orang kata apa, dekat orang tu, tapi dia ambil je sebab it's a token of free gift lah, because there's nothing beneficial coming from selling that thing pun. So benda tu dia tak ada value, dia cuma just tutup hadang kata apa, hadang cahaya. Okay, but they can get for free, ambil je lah for free. Okay, tak ada masalah. Okay, and then anti-globalization protest relating to marketing. Alright. So theories of marketing ethics. The theories of marketing ethics can be divided into two main components: the Hahn-Vital general theory of marketing ethics and consumer ethics theory. On one side is the dilemma faced by suppliers or sellers of the products, and the other is the ethical dilemma faced by buyers or consumers. Okay, so kata apa, dia ada banyak dilema. Okay, dilema faced by consumers ataupun dengan dilema faced by the producer ataupun the marketers. Okay, dua tu kita kena tengok kat situ. Alright, so and then theories of marketing ethics. Okay, kalau kita baca the concern of sellers ataupun marketers, selling decisions, bribery, kita bagi rasuah, selling trade secrets. Itu kita cakap kan, macam contohnya macam teknologi, contoh dalam iOS, kenapa other brands of smartphones tak boleh nak beat dengan Apple, because it has a very smooth, very successful operating system compared to Android punya operating system. No matter how smooth the system is, it will always there will always be flaws kat situ kan. So dekat situ lah orang kata apa, the concerns of marketing ethics apa semua ni. Okay, and then kita ada advertising decision, kita ada false advertising. Contoh false advertising ni macam mana? Macam ubat kurus. Okay, hang minum dekat Instastory punya advertisement kan. Awak mata hang boleh nampak jauh sangat, aku tak boleh nak nampak. Hang gunalah easy apa ni. Lepas tu kata apa, kalau hang beli satu percuma 5 lagi. Apa lagi swipe sekarang. Lepas tu bila orang tu swipe, bila dia kata beli dapat 3. So apa lagi 2 tu dia kata macam just untuk tarik perhatian. Okay, even though that is highly impossible, but then those things can happen, especially to those customers yang macam tak berapa nak orang kata apa, well aware. Okay, because of a lot of limitations apa semua tu, so dia macam senang nak kena tipu. Okay, and then kita ada channel decisions, competitive relations decisions. Okay, banyak lah. Okay, exchange ni boleh baca sendirilah. I will not be putting this into your final examination. Okay, consumer ethics theory consists of 4 dimensions: actively benefiting from illegal activities, passively benefiting, actively benefiting from deceptive but legal practices, and no harm, no foul activities. Okay. So dia punya 4 dimensions apa? Actively benefiting from illegal activity. Okay, dia macam terang-terangan dia terima rasuah lah contohnya. Okay, and then passively benefiting. Okay, passively benefiting ni dia macam dia indirectly tak buat benda tu, tapi dia dapat dia punya faedah ataupun hasil daripada activity tu. Okay, and then kita ada actively benefiting from deceptive but legal practices. Okay, contohnya macam benda tu dia borderline kata apa, borderline illegal, tapi sebenarnya boleh lagi. Okay, given that there are certain ways ataupun methodology for you to carry out that kind of activity in a manner of ethics and then kata apa, good business punya fashion. Okay, so boleh teruskan. Okay, and then no harm, no foul activities. Okay, so in 2005, Vital and Muncie extended this model by adding new items that would allow information to be included on the consumer's desire to do good, and that would enable this new dimension to be contrasted with the other dimensions. Okay, so the 5th dimension was named as doing good ataupun recycling. Okay, buat baik ataupun kita semula lah. Sebab macam kenapa dia kata kita semula, not only from the environmental punya perspektif, tapi what we give or what we get, we give back macam tu. Kita dapat and then kita beri kepada society the things that they actually need, not only they want. Okay, they want also they need. Okay, so kita jangan macam terlalu focus on kata apa, creating a lot of profit. Okay, kata apa, and then finding a lot of profit sampai kita lupa tanggungjawab kita sebagai satu company yang beretika dan juga bertanggungjawab kepada masyarakat. Okay, contohnya banyaklah benda-benda yang marketing ethics. Okay, and then theories of marketing ethics. Okay, kita start pada bawah. Recycling, doing good ni adalah level paling baik lah. Okay, level paling baik. Okay, buying products labeled as environmentally friendly even if they do not work as well as competing products. Purchasing something made of recycled materials even though it is more expensive. Returning to the store and paying for something that the cashier mistakenly did not charge you for, and correcting a bill that has been miscalculated in your favor. Alright, so ini macam benda-benda yang baik lah. Contohnya macam kita beramanah dalam in our activities. We as consumers, marketing ethics ni macam consumers kita beli yang barang yang environmentally friendly. Okay, even though benda tu, okay, kalau kita cakap pasal benda lain, even though we know that product is very expensive, but we know how the company is being responsible toward the other stakeholders of the company. So kita beli je lah, tak kisah. Okay, and then kita move on pula. No harm, no foul. Maksudnya kat sini dia macam dia buat tak ada masalah, dia tak buat pun tak ada masalah. Okay, walaupun dia buat macam benda tu, it will not affect kita apa, other parties. Okay, so contohnya apa? Using computer software or games that you did not buy. Spending over 2 hours trying on different dresses and not purchasing any. Okay, returning merchandise after trying it and not liking it. Okay, contohnya macam computer software, cuma crack punya software kan. Okay, it is already it is available in the market on kata apa, crack version of that software. Okay, you have the option. Of course, if you want kata apa, a more premium experience, you buy the kata apa, the premium one. Tapi kalau you tak nak, you just want to do the basic things, gunakan ni pun tak apa, yang kata apa, crack version. So macam Microsoft pun takkan, ataupun selalunya developer takkan saman, because they know they provide that for free, but users will not be having kita apa, a lot of perks from using that kind of software. Okay, and then apa lagi, spending over 2 hours trying on new clothes. Kita nampak macam happy gila tengok kita punya badan body cantik dalam baju tu kan. So kita selfie dalam fitting room, and kita tak beli pun. Sebab apa? We just want aesthetic of having the picture, ataupun the aesthetic of wanting to take pictures in the fitting room dekat H&M ke, kat Uniqlo ke, but we are not feeling to buy the products. Okay, dia macam tak salah, dan juga dia macam tak betul. Macam you buat tak ada masalah, you tak buat pun tak ada masalah, macam tu gitu. Okay, Cuma dia macam menyusahkan sikit lah kan. But then there is a company policy. You have to do what it needs to be done lah. Alright. Okay. So and then kita naik atas lagi. Okay, the degree of unethicality ni macam dia lebih, orang kata apa, a little bit more unethical lah. Actively benefiting from deceptive but legal practice. Okay, returning merchandise to a store by claiming it was a gift when it was not, using an expired voucher for merchandise, not telling the truth when negotiating the price of a new car. Okay, benda contoh macam orang kata apa, kalau this level kita akan cakap tipu sunat lah. Sebab orang kata apa, it is not macam kalau kita beli kereta kan, kita bagi tahu dekat car dealer tu yang kita gaji orang kata apa, stable for the past 3 months. Sebenarnya for the past 3 months, but in fact in reality we just baru je kena buang. So macam kita tak ada income, but then bila kita beli macam lepas, okay, credit score pun lepas apa semua. So kita lepas beli benda tu. Nampak tak? So bila kita macam orang kata apa, even though it is kata apa, legal, but then it brings harms to the company. Sebab kereta siapa nak bayar? So jadi macam susah lah apa semua kan. Okay, so itu level 3. So level 4, passively benefiting at the expense of other. Okay, dia buat orang tapi dia macam indirectly do something illegal, but then kata apa, dia dapat benda tu juga hasil daripada illegal activities. Contohnya receiving too much change and not saying anything. Okay, maksudnya macam dia dapat baki banyak kan. Kita apa, kalau bapak bagi duit, contoh abang nak duit nak beli buku kan, so bapak kita bagi 200 tapi buku tu 150. Okay, 50 tu kita simpan. Nak lagi best sekali kalau bapak tak minta resit. Okay, so kita boleh simpan RM50 tu lah. Okay, it is illegal and then we have no intention, tapi macam kita tak nak pulangkan. So macam dia illegal tapi passive punya thing. Okay, lying about a child's age in order to get a lower price. Okay, tengok anak kecil lagi, like macam nampak macam 5 tahun tapi sebenarnya darjah 3. Okay, bolehlah tipu. Okay, passively. Dia macam dia tak akan like literally, can I see your IC apa semua. Budak kecil mana ada IC kan. Okay, dia cuma ada my kit je lah. Okay, and then kita ada not saying anything when the waitress miscalculates the bill in your favor. Okay, contohnya macam kita tengok kat situ kan, dapat receipt RM67, tapi kata apa, staff kata apa, Allahu Akbar. Tapi waiter tu tulis macam kalau kata asalnya cost RM67, but then kira dalam RM53. Okay, so bila kita ambil RM67 macam alamak. Okay, macam benda tu kurang, halal lah. Sebab benda tu macam bukan punca kita kan, puncanya dia. So kita pun diam, tak nak bayar. So that is what I call as passively benefiting from illegal activities. Okay, and then the last one, the most unethical, is actively benefiting from an illegal activity. Changing price tags on merchandise in a retail store. Okay, changing, tukarkan harga. Macam itu saya tengok dekat apa, grocery store, adalah orang bodoh ni, dia tukar ayam grade AAA dengan ayam grade A. Okay, tapi sebab of course sebab AAA is more expensive, less expensive, tapi dia tukar dia quality. Nampak tak how unethical? Actively, maksudnya sial lah macam tu kan. Macam geram dengan macam tu. Okay, and then drinking a can of soda in the supermarket without paying for it. Okay, kita tak nak bayar, kita minum air gas dia. Okay, lepas tu orang kata apa, minum-minum, lepas tu tak nak bayar. Nampak tak? Okay, we cannot do that. Alright. So ethical issues in product development. Okay, this part kita nak bincang kita apa, bila kita nak develop satu produk tu, let's say a new product apa semua tu kita nak develop, we have to see the feasibility, bukan setakat on the market, tapi how do we orang kata apa, how do we immerse ataupun encapsulate the value of ethics kat dalam product development kita. Okay, so there are 3 main ethical issues in product development. First is value durability. Okay, nilai tu, ketahanan nilai tu. Okay, the likelihood ataupun the probability that the product will continue to maintain its value over the time. Okay, contohnya macam being ethical is that kita guarantee yang that product will last 12 years. But then by the end of the maybe tahun ke-8 atau tahun ke-9, the product has already worn out. Okay, nampak tak? We are being unethical kat situ. So variability is very important in ethical product development. So and then we move on to the safety. It requires companies to consider the due care theory, contractual theory and strict liability theory to determine product safety before dissemination to public. Okay, produk kita tu macam, because we really want to minimize the cost and then we want to attract our customers, we use a substance ataupun kata apa something chemical product dalam kita punya, we use a dangerous substances kita masukkan dalam kita punya produk. But macam at the end, macam mula-mula bila kalau kita guna the first period of consumption of product macam tak ada masalah. But then the subsequent kata apa phases of usage, okay, jadi teruk lah. Macam kita, the damage can be seen on the customers themselves. So kat situ we have to take care of that thing. Okay, we cannot simply ignore the fact that even though it has the the ultimate strategy, even though it fulfills the ultimate reason of buying the product, tapi other things pun dia akan jadi side effects tu kita kena tengok. Okay. And then environmental impact ataupun kesan impak alam sekitar requires companies to make products that can be serviced or recycled and market products that have a minimal impact on the environment and meet foreseeable sustainability standards. Okay, ni jangan kisah pasal alam sekitar lah. Okay. Alright, and then ethical issues in packaging and labeling. Okay, so product development dah lepas. So packaging and labeling, kita nak pack kita punya product ni pun kena ikut standard of ethics. Okay, and then kita punya label tu kena tengok macam mana. Okay, so and then kalau dia punya ethical issues, communication of contents, the item is appealing, desirable to your customers and is not a deception in any form. Okay, kita nak deliver, okay, dia packaging kat situ, kita nak cakap the product has the ada dia punya appealing punya feature kat situ kan. Kalau kita beli beras, tengok macam kalau beras basmati, it is very expensive. That's why the packaging is very premium kan. Very embossed apa semua tu, sebab it signifies ataupun it matches with the price point of that product itself. Okay, and that is not deception in any form. Let's say contohnya lah kan, macam ada satu macam produk dark ni kan. Okay, you buy that bag handbag polyurethane PVC, bukan PVC I'm not sure lah, PVC, bukan PVC apa tahu, plastik lah kan, maksudnya getah bukan fake leather. Okay, produk kat situ, tapi dia jual harga very expensive. Kalau macam tu baik beli real original leather goods kan, even though tak ada brand. Okay, and then sebab apa dia punya packaging tu cantik apa semua, but then the product itself nampak sangat tak berkualiti. So kat situ kena tengok lah, you cannot you cannot make things appealing by the look of the packaging and labeling, tapi kena tengok on the product themselves. Okay, and then safety, the item is one of the seller intends to sell and is not altered in any way that might compromise the consumer safety. Packaging, janganlah kita packaging tu susah nak buka. Contohnya macam like there was one time that I went to the tengok videos kat YouTube kan, macam the viral pie. Okay, the sweet potato pie made by Patti LaBelle. Okay, Patti LaBelle tu is a soul singer, jazz singer dekat US. So she's black by the way. Dia punya packaging tu is very hard to open tau. Macam the seal tu very susah, sampai the customer has to unseal it with a knife. Okay, nampak tak how dangerous it is sometimes. Okay, using scissors dengan knife, I think when we are unsealing something, it is better if we use knife lah, sebab we know that it is secure. Alright, so benda tu kita kena take care of that thing lah. And then we have also environmental impact. minimal packaging materials, recyclable, recoverable or usable. Okay, kalau macam Mira kan, macam maybe you were born in 2000 kot Mira kan. Mira lahir 2000. So macam still I was born prior than that lah. I don't want to tell you when was I born, but then masa darjah 6 tingkatan 1 kan, the packaging of a smartphone ataupun mobile phone, dia punya packaging is very very big, okay, very very flamboyant. Memang tak fikir pasal environmental impact. So but sekarang even the most expensive form of phone kan, macam iPhone 11 Pro, dia punya packaging tu is very very minimal. Okay, it doesn't require a lot of papers apa semua tu, so it concerns with the environment. So the packaging itself is a significant significant message to show to the world that the Apple is actually being considerable towards the environment, so it can attract the customers even better. Okay, so and then kalau kita cakap pasal labeling, okay, information and deception, this will depend on the product, the information involved, as well as who the potential customers are. For example, illiterate customers. Okay, kalau kita illiterate, macam mana kita nak sampaikan, sebab kita punya customer tu buta huruf. How do we make things appealing to our customers kan? Okay, bukan setakat macam orang kata apa, illiterate in terms of orang kata apa, illiterate, tapi macam contohnya nutrition facts, okay, and then vitamin sumber apa semua tu dia cakap ada, macam susu Nilofa cakap kebaikan untuk apa semua tu, like do you for someone who has no kata apa, no basic knowledge on that thing, senang nak kena tipu kan. Tapi kalau macam kita tak, kalau kita fikir pasal kata apa, kalau kita fikir pasal kata apa, kita ada ilmu tu, kita boleh call out that thing. Okay, that is the problem. When we are labeling our products, we need to consider that kind of thing, supaya kita tak kena bash ke, tak payah kena tindakan mahkamah. Kita jangan menipu, sebab nanti yang kena kita juga. Okay, and then deception, information on the package might also be deceptive through the way it is presented, the size, description and etc. Okay, contohnya macam kalau labeling kan, dia cakap kat situ 1 liter, tapi bila diletak balik rupa-rupanya it only 998 liter, kata apa, mililiter. Macam mana? Okay, dah sikit, habis kena bash nanti. Ada orang boleh jadi that kind of petty tau. So you need to think of that. Kita beramanah dalam kita punya perniagaan. Okay, so customer knowledge of the price, okay, ethical issues in pricing lah. Okay, we move on. Tadi kita dah macam packaging, labeling and product development. Sekarang kita bincang pasal pricing. Okay, customer knowledge of the price. Prices should be clearly shown in stores, and information on the prices should be available to the customers in a timely manner. The customer has the right to know if there are any additional fees, if the payment process is different from the normal. Okay, credit terms versus cash terms. Okay, this one is very very obvious lah. Okay, kalau tengok macam issues kan, contohnya dekat kata apa, kita tengok dekat Instagram, okay, PM for the best price, need to know more, message me. You cannot do that. Okay, you cannot do that, because you need to display your price explicitly, because there is always tendency for you to be biased towards your customer. Tengok customer tu mungkin I have a lot of followers, influencers ke apa ke, macam we tend to not only give them kata apa, at the lower price. Sometimes kita akan bagi at a very kata apa, kita bagi free. Sebab apa? Untuk as a in return of promoting our products. Nampak tak? We cannot do that kind of thing. That's why we need to show our price tag to the public. Okay, jangan nak private account, nak kena follow dulu baru boleh buka. Okay, tak boleh. Jangan buat macam tu. Alright, so and then deception. Too often companies try to deceive customers who may find it difficult to know what the full price of a product is, or understand the significance of a particular price. Okay, senang sekarang ni. Kalau for someone who yang berkira dengan apa semua benda kan, dia akan fikir macam this thing is very very bad. Okay, dia tak tahu, jadi maksudnya macam dia beli je, dia bayar je kan. Tapi for someone who has the prior knowledge ataupun a better knowledge of that one thing, that person can call out your scheme kat situ. So Janganlah kita baca semua mata nak untung besar, kita charge mahal-mahal, tapi the quality of a product is at the lower end of the quality. Macam mana? Susah. Okay, selalu kalau saya tengok macam orang Melayu macam ni lah perangai dia. Baju tak quality tapi harga sampai 600-700. Okay, how can you sleep at night knowing that your product, your lines ataupun your products are not that orang kata apa good enough to maintain, to orang kata apa to stay at a long time kan, for a long period of time, tapi you still charge mahal. You can buy 2 Apple pencils from that stupid clothes. Okay, kan dah marah dah ni. Okay, so ethical ini summary lah. Special situations, the pricing of a product might be altered in any number of special situations. Okay, for example, natural disasters and epidemics. Okay, contohnya macam sekarang kan, coronavirus. Oh, hari tu masa mula-mula keluar dalgona coffee kan. Okay, dalgona coffee requires what? Coffee dengan susu. Oh, the price of milk suddenly skyrocketed. Okay, it becomes so expensive that it creates discouragement of consumers to make dalgona coffee. Okay, nampak tak? Tapi sekarang dah tak laku, so dimudahkan balik. Nampak tak sampainya? Okay, the ethical dilemmas here would be if it would be legitimate or morally right for business to charge higher prices. Okay, kita letakkan kita sebagai pengguna kan. Sekejap, kita letak diri kita sebagai pengguna. Kita producer, of course lah kan, dalam minat kita lagi banyak untung lagi bagus. Tapi sebenarnya untuk kita tu berkat ke tak? Kita kena fikir benda-benda tu. Okay, kita jangan mampus kau waktu-waktu ni kita lagi tekan. Jangan. Kita kena fikir orang lain. Kita jangan pentingkan diri. Hidup ni kita bergantung antara satu sama lain. Kita tak boleh macam those who rich only can get that product. Okay, habis takkanlah kita nak biarkan sampai bila-bila. We cannot let that things we cannot let that thing go becomes even worse in the future. We need to make changes, okay, so that everyone is gets the same ataupun the rightful amount of justice, okay, of product punya distribution, wealth distribution apa semua tu. Alright, so and then the truth, kita dah settle product development, labeling and packaging, as well as the pricing. Now we want to discuss on the ethical issues entailing in advertising. Okay, the truth in advertising. An advertisement tells the truth of what it portrays ataupun states, captures, reflects in some substantive or materially relevant manner of the actual characteristic of the product. An advertiser who knowingly includes some false statement when this statement is material to the understanding of the product, and who does so with the intention to deceive, would be lying about the product. Okay, so sekarang ni kan memang deception in advertising is always prevalent tau. Okay, macam banyaklah benda like you see, kalau beli kan travel agent, price rendah, tak ada cost, no hidden cost apa semua. But then bila nak process, tiba-tiba kena kena bayar tu, kena ada processing fees, kena ada banyak jenis fees that we have to pay. Okay, kita asalnya 300, tiba-tiba kena bayar 400. Tak agak banyak tu kan, jadi macam sakit hati. So advertising plays a very important role, okay, in our ethical discussion. Okay, so puffery and the desire for deception. Overstatements and claims are often used in most advertisement kan. Contohnya the best burger in the world, the best dressed in the world, banyaklah. Contohnya the best magazine ataupun the best financial planner in the world. Okay, tapi tak ada pun studies yang claim yang dia punya produk tu is the best in the world. No. Itu namanya dah menipu. You are not being ethical towards your potential customers. Okay, you cannot do this because people will always incline to buying the products that they feel like there's a need to it. Okay, you cannot simply cakap okay, nak macam if you're an influencer. Orang Malaysia ni bodoh tau. Orang Malaysia ni is very stupid that they idolize the influencers. Okay, tak kisahlah siapa je, artis ke apa yang artis buat tu, we're just gonna kiss their asses. Okay, nampak tak how stupid we are, how low can people be, especially in Malaysia lah. I'm talking about Malaysian people. Okay, So are these forms of puffery deceptive? Some say they are not. They are not, but rather embellishments and are recognized as such. Okay, people desire to have puffery to make their lives a little less dull. Okay, these emotional associations are effective in moving people to purchase the advertised products. Otherwise, they would not be used in the first place. Okay. Alright, ethical issues in advertising. Okay, apa contoh offensive advertisement? Adverts can be offensive by portraying people in various stereotypical and demeaning roles or through the language used. Okay, so dia boleh macam menghina satu, orang kata apa, a part of culture. Contohnya macam orang tu kan, macam Lazada saya tengok hari tu, bukan tengok macam viral kan, macam this Chinese company kat Lazada dia jual orang kata apa, whitening cream. Dia guna black baby tu, okay, the African baby hitam. After consuming the product, terus like macam semua putih sampai macam memang tak nampak lah the back screen tu, macam tak boleh nak beza. Okay, nampak tak biadab. Okay, that is offensive advertisement. Okay, and then manipulation. In order to manipulate people, advertising may appeal to the desires, needs, emotions and wishes that customers have regarding, for example, the physical appearance or safety, acceptance by others, sexual interest or patriotism. Okay, the best form of manipulation when it comes to orang kata apa, advertisement ni, selalunya macam Takaful punya produk kan, orang kata apa, di fear mongering punya part dia macam dia nak takutkan orang. Macam sometimes macam contohnya macam Abam kan, Abam Raja Lawak tu, Abang Boceh tu kan macam orang tu dia arwah meninggal tapi dia tak dapat pun insurans. Okay, dia tak dapat insurans. Lepas tu dia orang apa, insurance takaful agents ni dia cakap takut-takut kan, kalau tak ada insurans, korang macam mana, korang tak boleh nak ni apa buat semua tu. So macam biadab lah, kesian orang macam tu. Macam saya rasa macam sampai hati, kenapa buat macam tu? Kita kena fikir tempat. Bukan kita ni hidup ni, kita ada misi tau. Kita jangan buat macam tu. Okay, kesian lah orang yang lelaki baru mati, lepas tu kau dah gunakan kes lelaki dia tak dapat insurans sebagai modal untuk kau cari customer. That is if you think that it is unethical, seriously, okay, if you think that is unethical, you cannot orang kata apa, you cannot do that lah. Okay, and then kita ada digital advertising. It is critical to have ethics and regulations given the reach and impact of the internet. Okay, there is ads, pop-up, misleading dialogue, boxes, clickbait and articles. Okay, alright, so kalau macam kita move on to retailing, give and entertainment. Okay, honesty in sales, this can influence or make a person feel obliged to the giver. And honesty in sales, honesty requires providing accurate information where the legitimate expectations of the customer require accurate answers. So we have privacy in retailing. Companies must make special efforts to ensure that private information with which they have been entrusted remains private. With computer databases and in the internet, the dangers of the loss of confidential information have increased greatly. Okay, this one you can read on your own lah. Okay, boleh baca sendiri. Alright, okay, this one tak ada benda lah, boleh baca sendiri je. Okay, so boleh baca sendiri, Mira boleh baca sendiri, and I will provide you the slides. Okay, so that's all. Alhamdulillah, settle for BMMG160 business ethics. So kat sini saya cuma cakap nanti in the examination tu nanti saya bagi tahulah, bukanlah sebiji-biji apa yang masuk, macam what are the topics that you have to focus on, and then kata apa, be prepared je lah. Okay, tak susah pun, senang je soalan dia, it's very straightforward. Okay, so thank you Mira sebab sudi untuk kata apa, strong, for being strong, kata apa, in order to keep on learning through online. Okay, at this time we just have to kata apa, we just have to follow all the regulations. I really want to have a physical class with you, tapi nak buat macam mana, tak rezeki. So saya harap that satu hari nanti that kita boleh sempat jumpa lagi.